Hi, my name is Jess and I'm 25 years old. I have to say, I was beyond excited when I got word of this audition because I've always been fascinated, and at times a little terrified, by the paranormal. And although I'm sure I'm going to lose some sleep over this, I think it would be an amazing opportunity to get out there and explore and challenge the paranormal community. I also find the timing of this audition very interesting, and perhaps more than just a coincidence. I've recently started work as a social media advisor for an intuitive counselor with a psychic gift. My job isn't nearly as cool as hers, but it would definitely rival it if I got this. To me, this wouldn't just be a trip. It would be an adventure of a lifetime, which I'm more than willing to embark on. Now, while I haven't personally experienced the paranormal, I do know some who have. I live in the small town of Erin, and for the most part, it's fairly laid back. But laid back doesn't always mean boring. Which brings me to where we are now. I'm standing outside of the local radio station in Erin, and I work here as a technical producer for the Motts at themotts.ca. Now, this is a very old building. It has a lot of character, and it has what some would call a very calming presence. So, if you'll come with me, we're gonna go check it out. Now, we're gonna go a little Blair Witch style here, because my camera crew is my mother, and I'm not paying her. We're gonna head up these steep stairs, so watch your step. And as we go, you're gonna hear them creaking and groaning. As I said, very old. Now up top here, the floor does kind of shift beneath your feet. And it's kind of a running joke. We joke around that one day we're just gonna fall through the floor and have to do the show from the butcher shop below. And you know what, we probably shouldn't joke around too much because it might actually happen one day. So here we are at production. I'm going to take you in, and I'm going to introduce you to my friend and colleague, Erin Montgomery. She's the volunteer coordinator here at Erin Radio 101.5. And she's going to share her story with us. Erin also does the morning show here, where she has an open door policy where locals can stop by with community news and updates. But there's one visitor in particular that we're interested in. Erin, can you tell us a little bit about her?
Well, a lot of people who come into this station, the first thing they notice is that it has a certain feel about it.
Definitely.
It's calm, it's warm, and we found out that there is a presence here at the station. Now, the first time I found it, I discovered it, I'm in the studio doing the morning show,
right?
And as you know, the door is right across from the board, and I just kind of feel somebody walking down the hall. Now, the door is always open. Anybody in town can come here.
Right.
So I said, okay, I finish off my set, and I walk out to see who's there, and there's nobody there. I check all the rooms, I check the loo, and not there. Odd? Fine. Once you can do it, right?
Right.
But it happens every single morning at 6:30 that something walks past the door. So we did a little bit of checking, and one of our volunteers here is a history major.
Okay.
She found out that this building was built in 1910, and during the Second World War, upstairs in this very area, there was army nurses would not entertain, but they left a space for the soldiers. When they came home to town, they could come up here and sit, read, have a cigar, whatever they want.
Yep.
And it was manned by nurses.
Okay. So you could actually see that she was dressed as a nurse? Is that what you were seeing?
You can see when I went through the books to see what uniform it was, what year, and it was 1940s. The white hat, straight up, long, the white stockings, and all the little doodads that they would wear.
Now, does she look at you, or is she just staring straight ahead as she walks by?
She just walks, and she only walks one way. She never comes back. She just walks from the back of the house to the front of the house. And
now, is it a scary feeling when you see her, or is it a comforting?
It's like she's just checking, are you okay?
Yeah.
Is everything is good? And, you know, okay, this room is good, this room is good. This is what she does. She seems to check every room, and she's got a smile, and she's calm, and she just walks through.
Okay. Now, this isn't the only place that has had some strange things going on. There are some other places in town, too.
Well, Erin is very spiritual, and some of the sensitives in town say that there's a vortex here.
Yes.
Which, you know, they swear there's a spirit on the hill. And you can feel spirit on the hill. Stanley Park, there is a little boy who, I guess late 1800s, drowned in Stanley Park. So his little spirit apparently is there.
Okay.
And also the United Church across the street.
Yes,
Well,
I've heard about
you
that
have
one.
to. I have to take you there because that is super spooky. It's the elders, and again, it's late 1800s, and anytime they don't like a minister or a sermon, things start to happen in the church.
Wow.
So, yeah.
That is fascinating. You know, I think we're going to have to come back out here and check things out, maybe pursue this a little bit more. But thanks for your time, Erin. It's
No
really
problem.
interesting.
Anytime.
So this is the church that we were just talking about. Unfortunately, we don't have the time to go in today, but I would like to thank you for the opportunity to audition for you. I've had a lot of fun putting this little clip together, and I'd have even more fun getting out there and doing the real thing for you guys. So thank you. I think I'd be great for the lead in the series, and I hope you do too.